The first African casualties of the 2018 FIFA World Cup have been Egypt and Morocco. Both very good teams on paper with quality players like Liverpool's Mo Salah, the headline act for the Pharaohs, while Mehdi Benatia of Juventus is the star for the Atlas Lions. But despite their influential players, both teams have failed to progress from their respective groups.
I think it's two different stories with those two sides. Egypt, they did come into the tournament really without their best player, Mohamed Salah, and he's sort of a talisman for them. Morocco were almost a top team that could have probably got to the last 16 and even further if they had someone like that, I think, because they really played some lovely stuff and were a bit unfortunate.
Africa's best chance still rests with Senegal. The Lions of Teranga have the physicality and pace to upset anyone on their day and will rely heavily on forward Sadio Mane to get them into the knockout stages.
They have a coach who has been in the team for a while. The players also a youngish team. They've been together for a while, and clearly they are our best hope. And hopefully, nothing happens to their star player.
There's been a lot of bad defending from African teams at set pieces at this World Cup. Morocco and Egypt were guilty of that, certainly. And Senegal, I don't think you have that problem because of the size of the players, for one thing. And Sané there, you've got Koulibaly, who's a giant, Niang, who's also not small. You know, they've got the size to be able to defend.
The reason why an African team has not won the football showpiece remains, with some claiming that it is a psychological reason and not due to a lack of skill.
We have a situation whereby African teams have been going to a World Cup for many years, and we just can't get right. Maybe professors and scientists can help us with this one, as to these players, do they really believe that they can go to the semi-final? Do African players really believe that they have got what it takes to go to the World Cup and win a World Cup?
The fact that an African team hasn't reached the semi-finals of a FIFA World Cup does in fact beg the question that there is maybe something to the theory that African teams have a mental block at the World Cup. They certainly don't lack ambition or talent, with some of the players playing in the best leagues in the world, but maybe at the end of the day it's a question of luck, and that the teams they've come up against haven't been better, but they've had the rub of the green in Russia. Sias du Plessis, CGTN, Johannesburg.